Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm Marcos, and I'm here with Márcio, Paula, Matheus, and Ricardo for just one more English immersion at Talk and Talk. As you know, Talk and Talk is not an English school. Talk and Talk is a platform, is a community where we can practice speaking English, Spanish, Italian, French, German, and Mandarin. And we believe that following our methodology, one can go from scratch to completely fluency in less than 12 months. I will be the host today. Our theme is what if work was different? That is probably the last one in this series where we will talk about work routine. For July, we will talk about vacation, traveling, music, lighter themes. I live in São Paulo. Let me introduce myself before we start. I live in São Paulo. I live in Cajamar, a city close to São Paulo in the metropolitan area. I started my day facing 3 Celsius degrees. It was very cold at 7 a.m. Probably in the middle of the night, we reached 1 or 2. It was very cold. I'm married. I'm a father of 2 girls. They are twins, teenagers. I work in the technology field for 30 years. Actually, I'm a project manager working remotely from Brazil to a company in the United States. Talk and Talk had helped me to get the necessary confidence to apply, to get approved in the interview, and to start performing in this role. In my free time, I go to the gym, work out, love to cook, especially on the weekends for my family, and traveling with them too. Márcio, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning again, everyone. I'm Márcio Romualdo. I'm 43 years old. I'm married. I have 3 daughters, one teenager, another pre-teenager, and another little Isadora. She's 5 years old. Um, I am network security and engineer. I'm graduated in network computer and MBA in architecture and infrastructure IT. I have many certifications in my area. Uh, uh, Outside work, uh, I love traveling with my family, spend time with my family, especially in my vacations and on weekends as soon as possible. Um, I like read good books, watching series and movies, play video game and another sports with my daughters and my friends. Um, I love workout. I go to the gym um, five times per week, and and that's it. I am here in Talk and Talk since February this year. My goal here it's improve my English, my conversation. That's it, guys. This is my
Thank you,
resume.
Márcio. Thank you. Paula?
Morning, everyone. I'm Paula. I'm 44 years old. I am married. I'm a pet mother and a coffee lover. Today, I needed a hot coffee. I am a student of programmer, and now I am studying Python 2 data analytics. How said Marcio, I love TV series and watch movies with my husband. And I love books. Now I am listen books to 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 go fast. So it's me.
Sorry, I was muted. Ricardo?
Hello, guys. Nice day. My name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente for the city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I work on a telecommunications IT company. I love walking on the beach. I live here from the beach, but today is not a proper day to do this kind of thing. I love watch movies, hang out with my friends, family. That's it. I hate gym, but I used to go to every day.
Yeah. Children, kids can choose what to do. Adults do what we need to do. That is the duty. Mateus, it's your turn.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Mateus. I'm 25 years old. I'm married. I have a little baby daughter who is only 11 months old. We live in Maracanaú, a city near Fortaleza, here in Ceará. I work in marketing as a copywriter. So I write sales emails, ads, landing pages, newsletters, for example. And also I'm a musician. So I play at the church. I play weddings parties. I touch music lessons. And in my free time, I like to read books, watch good movies with my family, cooking, and practice exercise with my friends like CrossFit, football, basketball. And that's it.
Great, thank you. So, guys, our first question is, if you could redesign your workday, what would you change? Marcio, can we start with you, with your point of view?
If you could redesign your code workday,
Yeah.
maybe I change the tasks to per demand. Okay. For example, nowadays I work with projects. Okay, and most of the time I stay ocioso. I don't know in English this word. Uh, so I
Anxious.
Nexus, yes. In this case, I put another tasks such as um, study to a specific certification, for example, uh, etc. It's complicated because, for example, 8 months ago, I worked in a operation the big company NETT, né? And there I worked with operations, né? So in this case, when I work in operation, the IT, do you have many incidents or requests or changes uh, to make, né? So in project, when I finish this project, do you need wait another project or another tasks in this time to stay in a in a uh, 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 I forgot this word again. Ocioso.
Idleness.
Anxious. Could be.
Idle, né? Idle. To stay idle. So depends, né? In my case, this is my opinion, okay, Marcos? Witness, yes, witness.
Thank you, Marcio. And you, Paula, what would you change in your work day if you could?
On really, I could really. I don't work, but but nowadays I work for me. I don't have a company, nothing to 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 answer or about this. But I think I want a company to pay my salary. So nowadays I want a company. This is
Yeah.
my standard.
This is important.
It's complicated.
For sure, for sure. And you, Mateus?
I was thinking, and maybe I would like to work just in creative tasks. I don't like to to work in analytics tasks like um, analysis, numbers, data, something like this, or how can I say Excel, like planilhas. I don't know how to say this in English, but
Sheets.
Worksheet.
yes, sheets. I don't like. I just prefer to stay in my flow mode and writing, creating new ideas for campaigns, and thinking how can I resolve a problem, for example. But I don't have this privilege. We in marketing we needed to make some different things in our day. So this is my vision.
You need to be multitask.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Is
like a
that
chameleon.
famous joke in Portuguese? You are the one who kicks the corner and runs to the area to kick the ball to the goal. And then you run to defend the ball. For us, this could be interesting. There is no, uh, you are always playing different tasks. Thank you, Mateus. And you, Ricardo, what would you change in your workday if you could?
Uh, Maybe change the office to the beach would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I believe that uh, I I consider sometimes I face problems to lead with this kind of thing, uh, but I don't know. I I wasn't born rich, and the perspective that's it. That's it. We have to work. We have to. You live in a kind of world that is necessary to, I don't know, produce have something to earn money to pay bills and other stuff. So yeah, I consider a, a great movement one of the companies try to let the environment better and they do parties and all this stuff. I consider that great. But in certain aspect, you have to lead. And sometimes you have to talk with your customers and face, I don't know, all of difficult things to because sometimes the people became nervous because something. And I don't consider another kind of jobs, for example, doctors uh, work in a healthy area. So it's so worse if you comparing it because us sometimes you have to lead with some aspects. For example, this customer don't receive internet service or this kind of thing. It's not good, but it's much better. For example, if you have a disease and the have to receive, uh, I don't know, medicine or another information. So is so in this case, I try to lead well. And sometimes is necessary do exercises or have a kind of enjoy in your free time because it's not possible to avoid them. So in this case, I try to accept and try to let my environment in my life better as I can because it's hard. Even I consider myself a privileged person because I work in a wonderful company. It's not because of it transmission for YouTube. I consider my company as good company,
Hey,
but
boss.
sometimes, but I consider a good conditions to work. But sometimes it's
Yeah,
necessary to face some kind of problems, and they have to lead. That's it.
great, Ricardo. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, if I could make any change in my work day, it would be, as Paula, if I could, I would love uh, living, managing wealthness, managing my finances, reading uh, reports from companies, but this is not my reality. I hope it will be in the future. But now, if I could change something in my workday, considering the the play that the role that I play in my team, it would be I would love to have more time to lead people, to help my teammates on their development plans, help them to create development plans, working on this. This is the kind of task that I most like to do. So, and actually, in the company that I work, I don't have much space to do this. My teammates are led by another managers. They are in charge of leading their careers. So I have not much space to help them with this. So that is what I would change if I could. Mateus, can you read and answer the question number 2, please?
Yeah. What would your routine be like if you were your own boss? Um, I would start my day with my creative tasks, writing the important things, think about the future of my company, maybe, and practice my good habits like go to the gym, meditate, read a good book to care about my mental health and can think about my task, for example. And maybe in the afternoon, I would have a follow-up with my team to monitor the company's results, for example. And that's it. Just a simple routine,
Great,
maybe.
thank you. Please choose the next one.
Paula.
Well, I am my own boss. I can't change my day like I want, but I try follow a schedule, follow a routine because I need this. So I do my house house things in the morning. I study here with you, and in the afternoon I do my work things because since last month I go to the gym at night. Um, so I distribute my time better without a boss.
Managing our daily tasks is important. I feel the same. If I leave to the universe to decide for me, I will probably feel idle the whole day, and at the end of the day, I will feel terrible with myself. Paula, please choose the next one.
Ricardo,
Ricardo, if you are talking, you are on mute.
I'm sorry, guys. Could you repeat the
problem.
question, please?
Question number 2.
Okay.
What would your routine be like if you were your own boss?
Well, I remember some time ago, I used to make jokes regarding my boss. No? Uh, he arrived on office around 9:30 a.m. o'clock, but he just became a human after the lunch, around 1 o'clock or something like that. So, yeah, sometimes it's not possible to avoid this kind of thing because there are companies don't pay attention on this topic, on this situation. So I believe that sometimes it's so hard, you know, because you need to need the money, you know, so but sometimes it's better to uh, try to I don't know, quit this job uh, and try to choose another options. But I consider some things that you have power to change is, I don't know, try to let your mind, a kind of shelter in your mind, try to do your job and don't pay attention or don't let you disturb regarding these things until certain level, until certain conditions. After that, or at the same time, you try to, I don't know, study hard, try to for another job. Because, for example, I on this company, uh, the company was, I don't know how do you say processada in English, uh, for moral and the sexual.
Suited.
Yeah, could be. Uh, this company was shooted, you know, because of the moral and the sexual assédio. I don't know. And the so for this kind of situation, you don't have an option. So the only option is move to another company. No? So unfortunately, so in this case, you have to lead and have to pay attention in certain aspects because it's hard to get a new job, I know, but it's not possible to get a new health. So in this case, it's better to move for another company in cases, grievous, serious case like that. That's it, guys.
Great. Marcio?
Hello, guys. Guys, nowadays I am my own boss because I am PJ, né? So, so because uh, I worked to another company, okay? But I have more freedom in my job. I'm try every single day manage better my time, my tasks, my goals. So it's a little bit different than I was CLT and another type the process. So very interesting because for me it's a challenge. Do you manage your time, your tasks? Um, I like a lot because I have discipline for this. né? So my day is very productive in in this vision. That's it, Marcos.
Thank you, Marcio. Well, it's my turn now. If I were my own boss, I think my routine would be very similar to the one I have today. I used to plan my week and my days ahead. So at Friday, I plan my next week. I take a look, make any arrangements that I need. I used to start my day with the top priority tasks and subjects. So at the end of the day, I take a look to my agenda of the next day, make any arrangements that I need. But if I were my own boss, I would probably have another concerns that I don't do much today. That is managing cash flow, managing customer relationships. So it would be probably be the kind of tasks that I would allocate on my morning slots, starting my day, taking a look on financial health of my company, taking a look to the customer relationships, working on improve uh, this funnel. So that would be what I would do if I were my own boss. And through the afternoon, I would left less priority tasks. Paula, can you read and answer the question number 3, please?
If you work a few hours, how would you spend the extra time? Some days I work few hours. Some days I don't want to wake up. I don't want to do this thing. But I programming this sometimes. I 1 or 2 days per week. I like to spend more time with my house to do big things. So, wash the bathroom or wash the backyard. So I programming these things. For example, tomorrow is this. I I I I come here to talk, and left I go do these things. I will go these things. So I work perhaps 3 o'clock p.m. I begin to work. I separated these hours 1 or 2 days per week.
Great. Choose the next one, please, Paula.
Mateus,
If I have extra time in my routine, Probably I would dedicate to improve myself, like I said before. For example, to if we have good habits, like read more, um, meditate, take a moment to pray of, with God, um, uh, do an extra session in gym, for example. It would be a dream for me, and dedicate more time for my hobbies, like uh, study more music, study more art things like painting, uh, drawing. I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Great. Choose the next one, Matheus, please.
And you, Márcio?
Well, in my case, I use the another hours to dedicate it another tasks. For example, study more because nowadays I have necessity the improving another skills, not only English. No? I intend get new certifications, and in this case, I need the a lot of time because the high level certification, for example, CCEE, the Cisco, do you need make many labs? Do you need read a dense content, the this technology? So I have a family too. Né? I need time to to dedicate my daughters, né? My home tasks, né? So this is a good idea, né? Work for a few hours, but nowadays it's a dream for me, né? But if I have more time, of course, I dedicate it in these tasks that I said. And you, Ricardo?
Uh, this topic is a little hard sometimes. Nah? I believe that you could do all of the things you're responsible and the be organized person, this kind of thing, but sometimes it's not possible to avoid, particularly because uh, every single person have a different profile. I remember a long time ago, I watched interview on TV, and it's about jobs and other stuff. So one of the guys is a bus driver, and he was telling regarding a situation. For example, when he was driving in, I don't know, 10 o'clock a.m. or any kind of time where the streets or avenues are being fine, tranquil and calm, he became really nervous. So he prefer working in bad conditions. For example, a lot of traffic, a lot of crash hour, this kind of thing. So that's weird. And the another people could be, for example, live like a prince, have a lot of good conditions, and he became sick, depression, or so. In this case, each person have to analyze, to therapy or this kind of thing to analyze yourself, know yourself, and try to do. There are some conditions, basic conditions that is necessary, certainly. And I don't just talk regarding salary. Salary is very important, but it's not enough. Humans are so complicated, so it's not. Sometimes the people, I work in a kind of job, and the last week I was talking regarding some situations, and a lot of people are using the ChatGPT like a psychoanalyst, and I consider this kind of thing the last level from artificial intelligence, because as you told, for example, how to explain for artificial intelligence any kind of one, any kind of that. For example, for a person could you tell for the chatbot or something? I have all of the good things in my life. I I receive perfect conditions since I was born, but I feel sad. So it's not possible for us answer this question. So in this case, it's not possible for another things to another machines. No? So that's it, guys.
Thank you, Ricardo. Yes. How could you an artificial intelligence help the human intelligence with his own nightmares? It's hard to understand. Guys, for me, if I had extra time, first of all, I need to say that I'm a fortunate one. Once I work remotely at home, so I have condition to have a better planning, save time to do my things, so I can go to the gym in the mornings. I can drive my daughters to school, ride them back home. I can have my lunch every day with my daughters. I can go with them to the gym at night so they can work out with their coach. But if I had more extra time in my day,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably split this time between practice anything that I care as a hobby. For example, cooking. I like to cook, and there are a long time since I don't take classes about cooking to practice a specific culinary or a specific technique, and this is the kind of activity that frees my mind. So I would probably do something like that. And with the other part of my time, of this extra time, I would probably think about the next step on my, not exactly on my career, but on my life. I'm almost turning 50. I need to care about my retirement. I don't see myself uh, idle. I don't like to be idle. So, but on the other hand, I can't see myself working with technology with the same career for more 20 or 30 years. So I need to find uh, the next professional me. I need to find a way to be economic active, financial active uh, for the last for the next 15 or 20 years. So I would invest some time finding this way. I don't know, it could be uh, turning a hobby into profession. Someone says that it's a dream. Others says that is a nightmare. If it's a hobby, leave it as a hobby. Take our good moments from this. Don't turn this into a business because it will be a nightmare. I don't know. I never tried. So I would invest some time on finding uh, my next financial activities. So I could leave my career with technology, put an end on it, but start keep start a new career and keep active, keep uh, creating value, not only for me or for my family, but for the society too. Guys, 9:50, I think we have time for one more question. Ricardo, please feel free to choose our final question, read and answer, and call the next one, please.
Yeah, some time ago, is so different because I used to take 5 hours and a half the path between my job and my house. And yeah, today I consider a wonderful situation because I'm working remotely, but that's weird sometimes, because, for example, I need uh, have a kind of routine. For example, go to the office is important for me. Talk with my workmates and the kind of thing. That's a weird situation. I don't consider, for example, go to the office every day. So it's much better the situation like that. But I consider an important part of our life. Uh, yeah, for example, I answered the question number 10. So it's important to have quality of life and the analyze the therapy or this kind of thing to know better the, the most important person in your life. That's you. So if you know this person very well, it's much better to not become happy all life because this kind of situation is not possible. But uh, reach the app as the best way to you can, I believe. That's it, guys.
Great. Can you choose for the next one? Paula, can you go?
Well, when I started to have more flexibility in my routine, my health changed because I could go to the gym. I choose the gym. It's very important. I don't need to go to the corner, to the gym corner. I can go to a gym with machines and good teachers. And now I go to the gym, to the swimming pool. So I change my health with flexibility.
Great. Who's the next one, Paula?
Márcio.
Me here. Guys, with I had more flexibility in my routine. Nowadays, I feel necessary the cooking my foods because it's very hard, follow the diet, eat correct, the all the meals. Just a second, guys. Sorry, guys. So with more flexibility, I care these things in my life and dedicated a little bit more time to my daughters, to my home too. And that's it.
Thank you, Marcelinho. Matheus.
like I said before, if I had more flexibility on my routine, I could focus on my good habits. So maybe my mental health and creative and health, what else, would be better, for example.
Great. As I said before, I feel myself as a fortunate person with my actual routine. But thinking in a situation where my wife and our daughters had more flexibility in their routines too, I would probably try. What I would change is that I would probably try a digital nomad life. I would love to live traveling, get in touch with different cultures from time to time, you know. And if that is the only thing that I can see that I would change, having more flexibility. If we could all have this condition, it would be amazing, you know, working from everywhere on the world, having our jobs. Kids could keep studying from wherever we are. So this is what would I would like to try for sure. Guys, 9:57. We don't have time for more questions. I have shared the survey link at the chat, so I would be thankful to you if you could take some time to give me some feedback. Thank you for being here. This for almost all of us this cold morning, Mateus. Not it's not your case. You are you are near to the equator line, so you are in a hot area of our country. So that's it, guys. Have a good day. Hope you have enjoyed this immersion as much as I did. Have a good day and see you next time.
You too, Marcos. See you guys. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.